I am muted, so I'm going to start again. Good evening. I'm Reverend Melinda Ludy, and welcome to MCC Baltimore's Transgender Day of Remembrance service. I'm going to start with a brief prayer. Heavenly Parent, we thank you. We thank you for being with us this evening. We thank you for reminding us to take the time to remember our transgender siblings who have lost their lives during the past year for one reason or another, for giving us the time to say their names so that we know that we have not forgotten them, so that they know that they are loved and remembered. Please bless each and every person who their hearts touched and be with them on this day of remembrance. So, as I said, welcome to our Transgender Day of Remembrance service. Now, Transgender Day of Remembrance, or TDOR, is an annual observance on November 20th that honors the memory of the transgender people whose lives were lost in acts of anti-transgender violence. The TDOR founder, Gwendolyn Ann Smith, states, Transgender Day of Remembrance seeks to highlight the losses we face due to anti-transgender bigotry and violence. I am no stranger to the need to fight for rights, and the right to simply exist is first and foremost. With so many seeking to erase transgender people, sometimes it's the most brutal ways possible. It is vitally important that those we lost are remembered and we continue to fight for justice. Tonight, we light our candle to remember and lift up your life and restore your dignity as God's beloved. Please take a moment as we continue to keep the memory alive of our transgender siblings who have been taken by suicide and heinous violence. The following slideshow shows the names and faces of our transgender siblings. We speak the names and ages of 87 slaughtered in the United States to date, from November 1st, 2024 to October 31st, 2025. Provided by the Trans Remembrance Project, the Human Rights Campaign, and the Advocate. We also honor the memory of those elders and others whom we have lost during the previous reporting.
Every day we will remember, say their names. With a love so fierce and tender, say their names. In the morning, noon, and night, in our sadness and our fright, we will honor and uphold them, say their names. They were funny, kind, and clever, say their names. They will live in us forever, say their names. We'll continue on their path, for we understand the task. We will build a world of justice, say their names. They were wonderfully created, say their names. Let their worth not go unstated, say their names. In their the grateful say their names. May our lives become a witness, say their names. May our sorrow birth resistance, say their names. We will work in hope and care till there's freedom everywhere, and each life becomes a blessing, say their name.
We will now begin our slideshow and saying their names. T. Legend Billions Arnold, 36. Keturah Banks, 31. Azira Z. Barnes, 31. Keita B., 46. Catherine Renita Benoit, 15. Shannon Boswell, 30. Jill Heather Bouillet, 54. Pardon me, I lost my spot here a second. Diamond Brigman, 36. Monique Brooks, 49. Star Brown, say their name. Tahiri Brown, 29. Phoenix Cassetta. Bianca Jiggly Caliente Castro Arubijo, 44. Denzi Chucker. Yella Robert Clark Jr., 45. Santonio San Coleman, 48. Onyx Cornish, 18. Audrey Dameron, 25. Honey Daniels, 37. Amiri Dor, 23. Andrea Dora dos Passos, 37. Chaparis Dupree, 32. Kelsey Elam, 25. Jay Flores 23. Charlotte Fosgate, 17. Alex Taylor Franco, 21. Africa Parilla Garcia, 25. Artie Cassidy Bewolf Gibson, 23. JJ Godbey, 26. River Nevaeh Goddard, 17. Say their names. Jax Grattan, 34. Miss Major Griffin Gracie, 78. Dylan Gurley, 20. Lily Dawn Harkins, 22. Christina Hayes, 28. Michelle Henry, 25. Renee Hernandez, 54. Righteous TK Chevy Hill, 35. Sonny Hopkins, 39. Nora Horwitz, 38. Say their names. Tiara Love Tori Jackson, 37. Lady Java, 82. Leah Joe, 37. Dream Johnson, 28. Irvana Johnson, 25. Jaslyn Johnson, 18. Tessa June, 21. Megan Jordan Cridley, 22. Michelle Chimera, 80. Tavon Tay Latham, 24. Say their names. Polly Likens, 14. Rosa Machuca, 24. Kitty Monroe, 43. Maraxis Medina, 24. Apollo Moon, 26. Ray Mora, 15. Linda Becerra Moran, 30. Rick Alistair Newman, 29. Gabriel Cam Nugent, 21. Sam Norquist, 24. Say their names. Kasim Omar, 29. Sydney Sid Lee Phillips, 22. Red, also known as Barbie, 25. Cassie Rhea, 31. Louis Rivera, 68. Excuse me, I pronounced it wrong. I missed the A. Louisa Rivera, 68. Parker Savarese, 15. Blair Sawyer, 27. Laura Schurer, 47. Mika Shabazz, 46. Quinessa Coco Chantal, 26. Elsa Ray Shoup, 61. Emma Slabak, 24. Leah Smith, 21. Kenji Spurgeon, 23. Eli Stabline, 49. Raven Saeed. Brandon Tavidor Thomas, 17. Cam Thompson, 18. Liara Tassay, 36. Ajani Walden. Say their names. Kyla Jane Walker, 39. Carmen Wells, 25. Sasha Williams, 36. Vanity Williams, 34. Kamara Woods, 27. Relatia Wright, 25. Hope Leica Youngblood, 49. Say your name.
Woke up this morning to see you made the news. Just another girl gone. Oh, they showed where you shoes. Angry post and sad thoughts. So many memories. We should be able to live our lives, but no one believes. Not because of money or a little bit of fame, but it's all just because I have a name. So respect my hope when you see me out. If all lives matter, then why, oh why is there any doubt? I'm not your secret or your little joke, more than a fantasy. I am the hope God made me to be who I am. Angel walks among you, so I raise my hand. Not because of money, little fame.
Their lives matter. That is why we did this service tonight, because their lives matter. I'm lighting a second candle for those who we could not list because their names were not listed or given, because of somewhere someone felt that their lives didn't matter. So tonight, our two candles are lit, one for those that we know and could say their names, and one for those who we couldn't say their names because their lives matter. Please join me in prayer. Heavenly Parent, we say a prayer tonight for healing, for those in the community who lost a loved one. Most of all, though, God, we say a prayer for our transgender community, our transgender siblings who are not given opportunities that we have, who are not treated equally, who are mistreated and abused and misunderstood. But God, we know that they are your children. We know that you love them and you made them. And as we are often reminded, you knew who they were in their mother's womb. And God, we thank you for each and every one of them. And we ask that you continue to be with them and continue to watch over them, giving those who are still with us the strength to continue to carry on, to live their life honestly and openly. We say their names as a remembrance of who they were. We one day hope that this service will not be needed or necessary, but we want them to know that they are loved. We say their names. Amen. We often think in this community that we're not touched directly by the loss of our transgender siblings. But when you saw the list tonight, they were as young as 14 and as old as 82. We lost leaders in our community, and we lost many young lives. We have all been touched by the loss of a transgender sibling, whether we know it or not. That is why we say their names. We say your names, because we want to honor you. But in honoring you, we want to call for a call to action, to stand up, to say that we see you, that we call you our sibling, and that you are welcome in this world, in our world. We call for a change in laws and a change in people's hearts, because only we can make the change. Only we can be the difference. So on this night, more than any other, I want to ask you to say their names and remember who they are and honor their presence. Amen. Thank you for joining us to say their names.